Yeah, I will. Okay, it is working. And make a like, you guys are live. Have fun. If you need something, just call for me. Okay?
Hello. This is the 2022 from Millennium Place, Sherwood Park, Alberta. Just outside of Brown race. We're going to be taking you through the finals today. Starting off with women's singles. Talia Dean. On the far side of the screen, dressed in all in white. She's 20 years old. She's a 3-plus seed in these championships. Gold medal 74 in Ontario Valentin Cup. On the near side of your screen, dressed in black, Jackie John. She's 19 years old, unseeded in this tournament, and ready for action. Bit of a quick rally to start us off here. One thing I'll tell everyone here is we had both our number 1 and number 2 seeds had to withdraw from the tournament actually. Rachel Chan, number 2 seed, contracted COVID-19 on the way over here, so she's unable to play unfortunately. And Wendy Zhang, number 1 seed, had a bit of an injury there, so she's also had to walk over. Yeah, so we wish them both the best. As far as these two players are concerned, they have played 6 times before them. 4 of them were in the junior tournament team, and 2 of them more recently played each season in the nation. Both of them definitely be looking for them to just out on that one. Always enjoy watching top level players beginning and we can look for a long way before that. Settle down nice. You don't want to have like particulars and all of a sudden still be definitely some years, but Talia definitely has the advantage in the fact that she's played quite a few international matches, representing Team Canada at the England Cup, Sudirman Cup, and just various international level tournaments. But with that being said, there's something here to play for at the Canadian Nationals. No news of this being easy match for me.
barely audible. Okay, test, go.
Check, check, check.
Okay, it should be good now because it was at 8 down there. So go into stream and listen to it and see if it's good. Yeah, I'm going back to the desk to do that. Okay, keep commentating. Go. Are you guys speaking?
I would definitely say she's the underdog. I would agree with that. That can definitely be an advantage for players, though. You know, you play with less pressure. You don't have that 3-4 seed beside your name, no expectation to win. Sometimes allows you to play a little more free. Picking up that net play, attack. There is a bit of a drift on the ball towards the camera. That play a little bit more clear. Towards back inside the court. Force your opponent. Force your opponent to play more of those lifts.
Okay, try now. I'll crank you guys out of the way.
It's really loud in our ears.
I can't put too high on it. Okay.
Very tight game so far. Here we are at 9-10. Called in from the line judge. And that will take us into the first period. Very slow margins here.
Maybe a mic up closer to the mouth. Yeah.
As far as Talia was concerned, to get to this point, she has dropped no games whatsoever. The only one that was even close was the second game in the semifinal, which was played. It was 23-21. And for Jacqueline, she had a little bit more of a challenge to get here. She lose the first round, and then 20-20 and 2-0 against Arizona. Unfortunately, had to retire with an injury to her quad, I believe. And then in Jacqueline's semifinal against Jessamine Chow, it was third game, 21-10 for Jacqueline. She's had a little bit more time on court. But, not been quite pushed to the brink yet, so we will see how she reacts if that is the situation that arises. We're getting back to action here. 11-9 for Talia to serve. Maybe trying to force it down that line a little too much there. I do love that we have this lower camera angle for you guys to enjoy. Sometimes with the international tournaments, the camera angle can be much higher, and then it's not quite as easy to tell quite the speed that these players are moving at and hitting at. So this is a nice vantage point for us here. Yeah, the other nice thing about the low camera angle is that you can see how tight to the tape everything is. See, the margin for error is very, very slim.
A little bit of an opening here for Talia, 13-10. A little bit trying to force it now. She can sense that she's trailing and needs to step up her game, play even tighter shots. And sometimes that brings about errors. Indecision there.
Recovered nicely from it though.
A little bit off balance that rally, Jacqueline. When you start out the rally with some type of indecision like that, it can be challenging to regain your balance and control.
So the lead has been extended to 6 points now from 11-9 in that interval. One gets the feeling that if Jacqueline doesn't stop this bleeding of points here, we might see Talia take this first game pretty shortly.
Attacking shot from Jacqueline. Some of her lifts there, I can tell from here, we're definitely a little bit short of the baseline, making things difficult for herself, but there, a nice attacking shot to take that point and stop the run from Talia.
Opting for the backhand serve this time.
What a net shot there. That was great. She's feeling a little bit more comfortable. You need to do that if you're losing a game. Even if you know you're going to lose the game, you got to start working yourself into the match so you can play better at the start of the second game.
Any error like that is a blessing for Jacqueline.
Just as they change the shuttle there with the service stretch, you can see those gray posts there. That's the service device. We are playing with the fixed height rule, so you must strike the shuttle on the service below 1.15 meters.
I believe this is the first Nationals where we've implemented that. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, I'll go with you on that. So there's two lines. There's two pieces of plexiglass, each of them maybe 6 inches apart. They have a line on them. You line them both up, and then that should give you a nice line of sight at 1.15 meters to judge if the shuttle is struck below that or not.
Yeah, we don't see it come into play too much in singles. Really more doubles is where you'll see some service faults called.
So never too late though. 14-18. I've seen in this tournament alone some 2014, 2013 leads disappear. So
We even saw a 17-7 lead disappear earlier on. So nothing's impossible.
wow, what an angle there.
So that's twice in the last several rallies where Talia's hit cross and Jacqueline has done a quick cross back, really making her opponent twist and turn and taking her off guard, and winners on both accounts.
It was a great service return from Talia. You could tell that the momentum was, if not in Jacqueline's favor, it was at least back to even, and then she pulls out a great skilled serve return to add some deception and take a quick point. So here we are, 5 game points for Talia Ying. Of course, she'll be looking to take it on the first one. Let's see if she can do that. Line judge there gave the signal unsighted. That means she either was blocked by Talia's feet, which I don't think was the case in this instance, but too close to call for her, and the umpire didn't know for sure one way or the other, so we're going to play a let and just do it again.
Bit of a net roll there.
Oh. Going back to the well there with one of her favorite shots, around the head cross slice. Hopefully in the second game, Talia will be looking out for that one a little bit more. Won't want to give up too many more winners to the same exact stroke.
It's 1 game point saved, and no more going to be saved. As Talia takes the first game, 21-16.
So of course, we have 2 minutes to think about this. Rylan, what kind of adjustments do you think Jacqueline will be looking to make here to have a better start to the second game?
I think one thing for sure is she'll have to put some less power on her lifts and clears, as she'll now be playing on the fast side. So if she hits things with the same amount of power, it'll go out the back. I would say that maybe she could play a little more attacking style, maybe mixing in some clears as well. I did notice that Talia was just kind of camping out at the front a little bit, waiting for her to hit drops and smashes, whereas maybe a couple punch clears to the back would keep her on her back foot, and then that attack would work a lot better.
That's a good point. I think it's always easier said than done when there's a bit of a drift in the hall to still use the back line, because you have to. If you don't play to the back because you're scared it's going to go out, then all of a sudden everything's just going to the front court and the mid court, and that makes it very easy for your opponent. So you must still use the baseline. Try and kind of calibrate yourself.
I think if Talia wants to take this in 2 and comfortably, she should play a little bit more of an attacking game. She was just letting kind of Jacqueline do the attacking, and then returning and playing very simple in that way, but I think she could take a little bit more initiative and really try and crush her opponent a little bit, right, in that attack.
Yeah, some players prefer to be the one dictating play and be the one in charge out there, and definitely some players would be considered retrievers. Even at the top level, like Ansa Young is, I'm not sure what her world ranking is now, maybe top 6 or 7, but she is definitely a retriever, just wants to get everything back out there, turn it into a marathon. But it's also good to be flexible in that style where you can kind of play the way you think will suit your opponent.
Bit of a late call from the line judge, but called in. like the idea from Jacqueline there. Unfortunately, it didn't go her way.
Oh my goodness, a little bit of indecision there. They both thought maybe that was dropping wide. Jacqueline decided might as well take it. I'm this close to the net. Good choice. One thing we didn't talk about, Rylan, is Talia has gained quite the amount of international experience in the last few years, traveling and playing senior tournaments. I don't think quite the same can be said for Jacqueline. But having that tournament experience is very useful in tight situations, and you're still comfortable to go for your best shots and try and make it happen rather than sitting back and hoping.
Yeah, I believe she's won a couple international titles, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the Ugandan International Challenger event. She's also gained quite a bit of social media following and some fans worldwide. She's dating a Malaysian badminton player, and he's quite popular over there, and some of his fans are now her fans, which is great to see.
Quite a clear battle, that rally. They were both sticking to their guns, being stubborn, not wanting to make the first move. Got Talia asking for a quick towel break. Got some sweat dripping into the eyes or something like that, or just need a breather.
You have to wonder if fatigue is playing a factor in this match at all. Jacqueline's played all 3 events, actually. She'll be in our mixed doubles final later, playing with Kevin Lee. Whereas Talia did play mixed doubles, but I believe they lost out in the semifinal. And she did play the 3rd place match today. Great shot there. Good slice cross court, and that's the sort of attacking play I was talking about. And I was hoping she would incorporate a little bit more, and now we're seeing the fruits of her labor.
Rylan, this is actually the 9th match for both players. Jacqueline did not participate in the women's doubles. So women's singles and mixed doubles for both of these ladies this week.
9 matches is a lot.
Yes, this is day 4 of the competition.
Great defense.
Quite an aggressive rally. The pace has picked up. We also have on court 3 the under 15 national final, which is also live streamed on our YouTube channel here. So if you want to open up another window, catch some under 15 girls singles action. They are well underway into their 3rd game there.
It's good attack and clear. And again. Wow.
That was a high quality rally there. Very good attack and clear from Jacqueline, which just to my eyes I thought was going to get her some advantage in the rally, but Talia took it really nice and early, as early as she could. Hit a great crossroad shot and maintained the advantage in her favor.
Bit of a lead building here. 5-point difference.
See how confident Jacqueline is now to play to the baseline. She's really Kind of found her groove with that. Knows her quality is good. Getting to push Talia all the way to the back of the court. Try and open up the front of the court.
On court 5 is the girls singles U11 final. Angelina Liu, Kyla Liu, umpire Darren, court 5.
Really impressed with the defense we're seeing here from Talia. Jacqueline is starting to play and attack much better. And Talia's right there to refute that with some great defense.
Yeah, she really just soaked up that pressure and capitalized on the one opportunity she had, and it's a straight winner.
So 8-3. It's always a bit of a thing when you're getting closer to the interval. You want to keep it close. You're gonna have a minute there to stand and talk with your coach. You don't want to be down, 11-3, 11-4. Jacqueline will be looking to get to at least 8 here. Try and get to 11-8.
Yeah, you want to make it competitive, right? Want to make your opponent feel pressure that you're still in it. Good
She
read
took
there.
that really early, yeah.
Just wide, it seems. Oh, line judge calls it in. Very delayed.
I think he did call it on time and then just showed his signal again when the umpire asked for some confirmation. But it looks like she has now overruled his line call, as she deemed it was outside. That's a pretty nice shot. Yeah, she's gonna have to start taking a little bit more chances like that one. She wants to close this down because comfortable attacking shots are not getting it done. She's down a game in 9-4. She's got to go for it, even more so now.
I love the pace on that stick smash there. It's just a bit softer, but more angle, forcing Talia to take a step forward. That's not the type of shot I think that she wants to be hitting right now. Really flashy shot.
Yes, it's a fine balance when you're trying to really push your opponent. You got to catch up and you got to play your best shots, play them tight and this and that, and then you can make mistakes because you're just going for too much. This looks like some good control here. Yes. Oh, it's called out.
Can I get Brendan Wong? Brendan Wong.
I feel like that was a good chance to take there, going for that line.
Player assembly area. Brendan Wong.
Didn't quite work out that time. Now we got 11-4. It's going to be tough now.
If I were Jacqueline, I wouldn't let that dispirit me. She needs to take those, go for those shots. Otherwise, it'll be a much more difficult challenge, right? She's not going to win by sitting back. We've seen.
Looks like we have some friendly coaching help happening here for Talia. Being from Ontario, her coach is not here. I'm not sure why, but we have a coach from Edmonton helping. It's a good community.
Can I get Xavier Lee, Tim Quantum, Nicholas Noonan, Kevin Lee, Ty Lindemann to the player assembly area to get ready for the match. Thank you.
Oh, another shot from Talia.
It's a confident looking shot there. She seems very comfortable, right? You don't hit shots like that when you're feeling the nerves, I would say.
Yes, this is a game of momentum as much as any. When you're feeling very confident out there, things are going your way, it feels like you can't lose a point. But can also change quite quickly. That's out. That was a good rally for Jacqueline. She did a lot of aggressive shots there. Some good rallying shots too. She was able to get through that time. Hopefully that can build her some confidence. See if she can get her little run going here. That is well long of the baseline. Just forgot about that drift for a second, I think. That was about a foot long.
I think she felt like she had to get that right in the corner. The deceptive hold, maybe just a little bit faster would have been better. Full pirouette on that backhand from Talia.
I must say, I admire her demeanor here. The finish line is in sight. She'll be trying to keep that out of her mind, but it looks like she is in the right headspace to take this.
On court 4 is our boys singles U13 final.
I think sometimes when you play international tournaments and then you come back and play the national level, sometimes it can maybe be hard to find motivation or play up when you're used to playing the world's absolute best. So sometimes these tournaments, these national tournaments can be more of a mental challenge. Seems like Talia doesn't seem phased. I mean, the competition here in Canada, especially in the women's singles, is fantastic. So it's not that there's lack of competition, it's just the feeling of being in an international tournament is intense, right?
This is a great performance for her, though. Expected to win. Would be disappointing if anything other than gold medal happened for her here. Once those, especially once those top 2 seeds dropped out.
On court 3 is our boys singles U15 final. Oliver Chen, Jimmy Liu, umpire Ken, service judge Chang. Court 3.
That last shot there from Jacqueline was it's a bit what it looks like when you're running out of ideas. She's done a good job, though, to try a lot of things, I think. She was rallying for a period and attacking well for another period of time, but I think the difference today was Talia's defense on some of those rallies where Jacqueline threw her best stuff at her and then it wasn't enough on a few occasions. That can be quite disappointing.
Yeah, for sure. Talia's defense has been incredibly solid. I think really we've only seen maybe 2 or 3 winners outright from Jacqueline today. Talia's just been able to soak up that pressure and really counterattack and capitalize on that.
So 18-6. Have you ever seen a 6-18 comeback in a match that looked like this? It's happened. It's definitely happened.
Of course it's happened. Everything's happened, right? But I have not myself. Especially not with errors like that. Talia getting a warning there for cheering before the line judge makes their call. Asked to not influence the line call. It's clearly wide. And with that net kill, brings up 14 match points and 14 national title match points.
Now, will this be Talia's first senior national gold medal in women's singles.
I believe so. Last time we had these national championships, it would have been in 2020, where then I believe 15-year-old Rachel Chan won, which is the youngest winner of all time in any event. Really amazing feat. It's unfortunate that she's unable to try and defend her title this year.
It is. Congratulations. Well done, Tyler.
Very convincing win in the end. I'm sure she's happy with that result. All smiles on court.
21-16, 21-7.